23-10. Sorry, 21-10 to 21-19 in the quarterfinals. It was an 11-19 victory over Tan and Lai, and that was an impressive performance, because they were ranked just a little bit below them. But it's going to be revenge or same again. Singapore Open 2017. It was Lu Kai and HUANG Yaqiong that won it. Let's see what's going to happen here in Wuhan. Nice. There's a lot of good faith here in the coaching department for the Thais, because I tell you what, they get on extremely well. The sort of wonderful camaraderie, you might say. Okay, the coach is obviously there to do a job, but one of the biggest jobs is to motivate and certainly have a good time with the charges as well. And that's certainly what I've witnessed. This is good. Good start here for the Thai duo. 3-love. A couple of mistakes there. Lu Kai into the net off the backhand. And you're going to hear the crowd. It's a substantial crowd inside this, 16,000-seater stadium. We've not filled it, that's for sure, but certainly it's a good crowd. Yeah, and an error this time by the female at the net, and you have to say this is a really, really good start for the Thai team. Sapsiri and Dechapol. It's gone, it's out, it's 5-love. One of the great things about this stadium is that although it's so high, it's like a huge cathedral, great center dome, but because it's so large, it's just a little bit elliptical, but to all the world it feels like it's quite round. There's certainly no interference for the viewers for anywhere around here. It's a fantastically conceived building, but there's no breeze, there's no wind. All the entrances have got covers on them. The air conditioning has been hidden beautifully, and it's a fabulous venue for badminton. That's the first point. It's on an error. 1-6. He must be really happy with that start. He's certainly happy with the performances of Dechapol and Sapsiri. They have combined, they've dovetailed beautifully. Winning in Switzerland this year. That's another out. Just long. One complaint by the Indonesian team was that the shuttles that are being used here are a little bit slow. But certainly they must have adjusted well, because we've seen quite a lot of outs without breeze. But, there's quite a bit of compensation for the fact that they are a bit slow by a little bit of extra energy. All right, 7-2. Here we have Sapsiri. Like a China doll, isn't she? Absolutely focused. She doesn't appear as if she could do any damage anywhere, but wow, she is very aggressive. Another one that goes long. I hesitated, I was almost saying drifted long, but there is no drift. Again, it's just that extra little bit of pumped up power. They've got to, really, that's the third time now. They've given 3 points away, all to the baseline. Ooh, that has just gone long. 8-3. Well, they haven't settled, that's for sure, but it was very close, wasn't it? Well, in fact, it wasn't as close as I thought in the end. But, Certainly there's a little nervy moment there. Dechapol, he would have expected to have got that one on the backhand. Just look at this. It came off the tape, that's why. When you take the feathers like that, slows it up, that's why the error was made. Came very quickly to take advantage of that, kept it flat. And of course, in the mixed doubles, the women tend to play more lifts. There's a lot of dropping and lifting and smashing. But in the mixed doubles and the men's doubles, it tends to be very, very flat, very quick, frenetic activity. Here's a chance. Good pick up. And then she messes up the backhand. Oh, how frustrating for Huang. HUANG Yaqiong hasn't really settled at the net at the moment. 9-5. Siri gets us going. And that is how Siri just getting a bit confused. It goes into the right pocket. Very difficult to adjust at a split-second notice. 6-9. Amazing focus, isn't it? Okay, that's a good stab attack from Dechapol. We take a break at 11, of course. Just in case you're wondering what's coming up, we've got the mixed doubles, followed by the women's doubles at the #1 seeds in the world, the Japanese Matsutomo and Takahashi against the Koreans. So Japan versus Korea, that's always a great battle. They'll go to the break here with 11-6 in the first, and Thailand really could not have done better in the opening of this final here in Wuhan. Then the third matchup will be Lin Dan against Chen Long, the Olympic champion, twice Olympic champion, against the most recent Olympic champion, Chen Long. And of course, World Championships as well. Lin Dan leads the head-to-heads 8-5, and his defeat of Lee yesterday was very comprehensive. Then in the fourth match, we've got the women's singles final. That will be Tai Tzu-Ying, the #1 in the world, against the youngster, the 19-year-old from Japan, Akane Yamaguchi. Hebing Chao was her victim yesterday. It was a fabulous matchup. We finish off the day with the men's doubles. Really exciting matchup against China v China. It'll be Li and Liu against Huang and Wang. So, we've done with the interval in the first, and it's all positive news for Thailand. I hope you're enjoying it in Bangkok, because this is a big, big moment. They've played 4 times, and Thailand have not managed to win at all. Here's a chance. Good patience shown here. Best rally of the match so far. Then there's the executioner, HUANG Yaqiong. You put anything anywhere near loose and she's going to kill you. It goes up, and that wasn't great from Dechapol. That's a great shot, isn't it? Look at that one. 23 shots in the rally, and that's one of them. That was a good rally. Oh, they changed positions beautifully, but then that was a snatch at the net. Normally likes to be free-flowing and come up with a big, big ranging hit, but that was just a snatch and it was no good. I have to say, I like the patience of this Thai team. They're very, very happy just keeping the shuttle going. Another pick-up by Siri, very good. Oh, fabulous early shot, and that's why they're excited by that. Great work, lovely anticipation, fabulous, very, very quick action. What's this? It's not that one, it's this one. Coming up now. There you go, beauty. Those of you just beginning, if you just keep that racket high at the net, you never know when it might come in handy. Good interference from Dechapol there. Cross court, no chance, force the error. I really should practice his family name, shouldn't I? PUAVARANUKROH. PUAVARANUKROH. Sub-series called TAERATTANACHAI. Yeah, nice. Good work, Sub-series. Yeah, no wonder he's happy. I tell you, the team are dovetailing beautifully. Yeah. So what he got? 14-8, it's a great start. Oh, just in. I think it was just on the line. It's a really good rangy shot. 9-14, good work from Lukai. Had a wonderful week here, I have to say. The hosts have been excellent. We are staying in a beautiful hotel, and all the arrangements have been excellent, including in the tournament here. I think it's going to be held, the Badminton Asia Championships, going to be held here up until at least 2020. The center of China. I have to say, it's so progressive. There's so much happening around here. It's really very impressive. Great shot around the back of the head, and again kept her focus. And this is the fight back time. There was a 6-point difference at one time. It's now just 3. To the body. Don't we love these super slow-mos? The Ultra Cam is a fabulous weapon to give us entertainment, isn't it? They're on the attack now. Look at this, 12-14. Again, they swapped positions beautifully. Lukai came forward and at the net, very comfortable on that occasion. Yeah, again, it's round the back of the head. It's a spectacular shot. He's a big boy. I don't know exactly. I'll just see if I can find out exactly how tall he is. I'll tell you now. He's 6'3". It's 191. Is that going to be a challenge? Yep. It was called out, but it's challenged. I think that was out. I think it was out. A good line call there. But we've got Hawkeye called into action for the first time in this final. Hawkeye says out. Yeah. And the Hawk gets applause from the crowd. It's great, isn't it? All the officials there behind the court. Badminton Asia officials and all the others who've travelled, not just the home crowd here, home officials, but from all over Asia. This is a good rally. Oh, that's levelled up at 14 all. Really, really nice range there, particularly from Lukai. Look at the distance that he put on it first, but this is towards the end of the rally, and that was not good, was it? Dechapol. Suddenly, they found some rhythm, and they've scored freely. 14 all. Lukai will serve. Good recovery, nice defense. One more chance. Two more chances. What am I talking about? There's going to be loads of chances. Look at this. Great rally. It's out of play. 15-14. And China go into the lead with a great rally there. Excellent defense. Both sides of the net played to their maximum. Great pickup. 32 shots. And ultimately, it was China that won off an error on the cross court. Are they happy? You bet. Thumbs up. The universal well done sign. Didn't take them long to recover. They were 3 shots behind. And that one is gone down. Lu Kai, he is fast. He's got a great reach, but got a little bit above himself here. There's one, and that one there. Well, he tried to snatch again. That's not good. Rhythm and control. You don't need to snatch. He was already there. Good match to start, isn't it? Great way to start the finals. That's out of play. 16-15, Thailand. You can hear the chayos ringing around this Wuhan Stadium. Chayo, chayo. More oil, more fire, more various little interpretations, but I always thought it was more fire, more oil. Gosh, that's a great picture, isn't it? Concentration. Nice. That's really good power play from Lu Kai, followed up from HUANG Yaqiong. And perfect doubles from the Chinese pair. A little power around the back of the head, and then that was not recovered too deeply by Sapsiri, so she's punished. If you're athletic and you've got the height and the power like that, it's a huge advantage. Nice tip tapping. That's a fabulous piece of play. Sapsiri intercepts well, runs along that net. Perfect interception to kill it. And it's 17-16. This is a great battle. We like to see finals really representing a great week of action, and this is just perfect start. Kirishnata in the background there, the chief referee here. Saw him in India, the Indian League. And that again, he's just so difficult to get away. Lu Kai, because not just because of his build, but just look at the way he can get around the back of that head, round the shoulders. It's such a difficult obstacle for the Thais. Yeah, the PBL, the second PBL in India this year, gave us some fantastic team events. That interplay, it's brilliant. Fantastic run here, both sides. Great lift. It's down off the net. Sapsiri misses the backhand. It's 18-17 China. But what a great rally. This is very exciting stuff. Both sides putting up a fantastic show. Look at the chasing of Dechapol. Immediately up on her feet again, but ultimately that shot into the body was too big, too good. Well, they started out so well. They had a 6-point lead, but it's now been whittled down, and China have that single-point advantage, 18-17. Lu Kai. It's out. And then you heard Lu Kai saying, oh, leave it, leave it, leave it. 19-17. He is dominating at the moment, isn't he? Huang is playing her part, no question about that, but Lu Kai is setting the scene. He's pushing all the questions out. Nice. Just a little wide there for 18-19, but I have to say, it's very, very impressive from Dechapol City. Dechapol and City, there they are. Great coverage, isn't it? CCTV host broadcaster is giving us some great stuff, and that is another big power play down the line, and Lu Kai again comes up with a very big point. It's now game point to China, 20 points to 18. They've recovered well, they've taken over the superior position, and it's a really impressive performance by the Chinese duo. 2 game points. Oh, that's it. 2 in a row, and that's the game. 21-18. Lu Kai has dominated the back of the court. There's very few places to go when you've got that domination from the Chinese. They took a while to settle, but ultimately came through. Won it by 3 in the end. Look at the smash height of over 3 meters. And Dechapol and Subsidiary had their chances, but ultimately the favourites came through strongly to take the first game by 21-18. Well, there's no doubt at all that the Thai started very well indeed. They started with a lot of confidence, and of course the scoreline reflected that. They were ahead by 3 at the break, but then Lu Kai took over, and it was something very special to behold. The power play, and just look at the flying Huang as well at the net. Exquisite performance, both sides of the mixed doubles, and Lu Kai wide open mouths with some extraordinary power. Well, they'll be very happy to recover from that. It's the way they won the game rather than just the scoreline. When they lost all 4 matches, as I mentioned before, that in the head-to-heads. But in Singapore, they managed to take it to 3 games, the Thais. In Malaysia, the Malaysian Open this year also, they played twice in finals. They lost it 16-17. Actually, in Wuhan last time out, it was 13-16. So this is a repeat of the last year's final. And in the China Masters, it went to 3 games as well. So they have taken them to the right to the wire. That's a great shot. Wow. Nobody at home. 1-all. Yeah, that's a bit of an error by the duo. Front and back, when you're defending, you've got to be side to side. Yeah, nice. That's a great receiving shot, wasn't it? She leapt forward, dropped it beautifully, allowing then Lukai to finish off. I'm very privileged to be here in Wuhan, of course, as well as telling you how impressed I am with the progress of this huge city. 12 million people. There's obviously lots of things to see as tourists. The Yellow Crane Tower Park, the East Lake. In fact, it's known as the City of Lakes. Good work at the net by Sapsiri. We've just had the cherry flower, cherry blossom period. Just over now from March into April, and it's the Peony Festival coming up, and then dragon boats come through in June. There's lots of things to see and some fantastic food. A lot of it coming from the water around here, the lakes, fresh water, crayfish, lobster are the world-renowned dish here. It's a fabulous delicacy. It's 3-2 China. We're in the final of the mixed doubles here, the Badminton Asia Championships. Some great excitement. Lukai again sets the scene. Oh, Sapsiri flies through the air at the net, and she's at the end looking just a little bit silly, but wow, what's that? That's a great shot from Lukai. I think she would have been amused herself. Uh-oh. Yeah, we like that. 4-2. That's just in the corner, I think. Well, it's going to be a challenge, but I've got a feeling it caught the white line there. There's going to be a challenge. Hawkeye is going to be called on, but it was a very good attempt. Let's have a look at the cross court. Yeah, it's a nice shot from Dechapol. That's on the line, isn't it? Mr. Hawkeye. Oh, just caught it. Millimeters, that's all it takes. But it is an expensive system coming out of Europe, but well worth it when you know that it's confirmed to be correct. I think there's something like 16 cameras around picking up the movement of that shuttle. 3-4. For all, good pressure. Yeah, no wonder there's a little smile there. It's good, it's flat. Nice pressure play from the Thais. Dechapol looking very concentrated. That goes over. 5-4 Thailand. Well, you have to say that's probably the best shot you could possibly play, isn't it? If it tumbles over, I have to say it was normally it's a little drop shot at the net. That was more of a power push. That's a great drop shot. What a brilliant deception there from Dechapol. Fabulous work. He didn't have much to work with either in terms of space between the player and the net. It was left so late to deceive. 6-4. No. Did he get that back? He certainly did. Well, Lukai suddenly says then, okay, that was a great retrieving, but you haven't put this deep enough, and I'm going to punish you. That's a great retrieve. Look at that. way back in the corner. Without looking at it, he gets it over the net. 5-6. Good improvisation there by the Thais. And a lovely drop as well. Now the power, no, not yet. Quick work from Dechapol. Out of play, 6-all. Entertaining though, isn't it? The crowd, you can hear them, they get really excited. They're very knowledgeable. They know how good that was for a recovery shot. Into the right pocket, still gets it back. Keeps the rally in play. That's really good. Superstar. The final day of competition. Dechapol having to run around that court like crazy. Didn't get enough on that. Well, he didn't need it. I thought he needed more snap of the wrist to get it down. But 7-6, it's not actually done yet. I love that coach's smile. He's just got that little reassuring look. Some of them growl.
大家有啤酒的帮忙送一下啊，有啤酒的帮忙送一下。
Always be your friend, you can tell. Good defense. Nice work. We've got a good badminton match here, haven't we? It goes across the net. Lovely touch. Oh, ho, ho. Another absolutely superb finish there from Dechapol. That's the second time he drops his shot from on high. Off the net, a little bit lucky. Then that cut across for the drop. Lukai can't believe he was only 1.5 meters and missed it. This is another great start by Thailand, 8-6. It's annoying when you give a point away after working so hard to pick one up. But then again, it's the threat from the receiver that's bearing down on the brain. 7-8. That's out. It was almost out on 2 courts. Well, one thing that the Thais have managed to do is keep Lukai a little bit quieter at the moment. They may just have upset their luck there, that's for sure. But when he's firing on all cylinders, and I think that's quite an appropriate expression in this city of automobiles, but when he's firing, I'll tell you what, he is brilliant. 8-9. It's out, it's 9-all. It was a very solid service, put the pressure on immediately. Sometimes, if you're just a little bit awry with the service, you can always struggle, but that was absolutely on the button. Again, it was a good one, but the feathers caught the tape from the response. Look at the receiving. There you go. It caught the tape, and then that gave the opportunity to cause the problem. 10-9.
要不然我把通可辛的解说调出来，大家听通可辛的解释，最起码还能听懂。
Yeah, again, 3/4 courts. You can't give Lukai any chance at all because he reaches behind his back. Watch his shoulder play. It's coming up now. There you go, right behind it. So instead of having a backhand, he plays that powerful forehand round the back of the shoulders. 10-all. Good recovery there, Lukai. And that is 11-10. They go to the break. And this time, China are in the lead in the second game. They've taken the first. And it was again a Lukai defensive play in the middle of that rally that initially saved the point and then created the room for error.
还差1瓶啤酒啊，谁有帮忙送一下？然后大家可以扫描屏幕左下方的2维码，添加我的个人微信。以后有那个直播，我会在微信里面通知大家。
Interesting that the Thai coach spent most of his time talking to Dechapol. Siri, of course, more experienced, the older partner. A lot of pressure is on the male partner. He's supposed to be driving the engine from the back.
还没有关注直播间的，欢迎大家在那个页面的右上角点一下关注。
China have the lead at 11-10 at the break in the second game. Defenses are so good. Yeah, he wished he could play that one again, that's for sure. The moment that he struck it, he knew that Lukai was all over it. It should have gone down the line for a clear. This is the one.
你们还没听过童可辛在 ESPN 的时候解说呢，那会儿更吓人。我看过一场童可辛以前的解说的录像。
It's a good rally there, wasn't it? Let's see if we can get a few more of those. Yeah, another excellent shot. It was out wide, but well in court. 13-10. Well, the president of Badminton Asia, Anton Dechapol, must be very, very pleased with the way this is developing as a tournament. It's not just the team event that happened in Vietnam earlier in the year, but this competition is really giving us some fantastic entertainment. The Chinese coming through so strongly, they're just making some good decisions, aren't they? Loads of options, but they're just making a few more good ones. 14-10. The silent assassin with the shuttle. Down from Satsiri again, just got a little bit pressurized. 15-10. Yeah, he'll be disappointed with this now. Too many errors. They're putting themselves into difficult positions. Another one. Again, he put it into on the plate of HUANG Yaqiong. You're going to get something very nasty. That's for sure.
现在体线很和两线。
16-10. Looking a bit too easy. Yeah, they've got their rhythm now, the Chinese. This is so obvious that the Thai duo, Dechapol and subsidiary, they're under pressure and they're not holding up well. They had their chances. They've had them in this game as well. Right, what's the number one? What's that single figure digit mean? It's going to go short. There you go. And that is out for the first time in many points. You see an error, but they've got a lot of money in the bank, haven't they? 17-11 at the minute. Well, if you want discipline and ambition, this pair exemplify that. They are very, very impressive. Yeah, bye-bye. 18-11. Well, they're wearing a couple of bulls on the front of their shirts, aren't they? There they are. Bulls locking horns. I know that's a famous brand, but I have to say, they are behaving like bulls at the moment. They are really, really aggressive. And another one for 19-11. It's all going to be over very, very quickly because of this domination at the net. Some brilliance in the first game to recover, particularly by Lu Kai. But I have to say, HUANG Yaqiong in this second game has been magnificent at the net. Yeah, nice. Nice! Oh, for goodness. We thought there, I certainly thought, that Thailand had done enough, but again, Lu Kai anticipated so well. And just look at this. The backhand was okay, but it wasn't that. It was the next shot that was superb. Yeah, very good. 20 points to 11. It's game and match point to China's Lu Kai, who's got the serve, and HUANG Yaqiong. Oh, fantastic. That's it. China have won the mixed doubles here in Wuhan. The Badminton Asia Championships 2017 off to a